I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Man, one more time. Steve Harvey got a radio show. Yeah, I do, man. I thank God for it every day. You know, my message this morning, man, is real clear. It's something that's been on me to share. And it's amazing, you know. God can do some amazing things for you. But what happens along the way is, and I don't know that I mean to say but the fact that God can do some amazing things for you, there comes adversity along with it. Every single time. It just goes without saying. And I was having a fairly, not fairly, but a hugely successful week. I had never seen this type of hatred before. I hadn't seen it. And it's a great trick that the devil does, you know, when God is blessing you and giving you some great opportunities in your life, as all of you have gone through. And isn't it amazing how some negative thing crops up, and that's what you have to focus on. I found out that I don't have to, but you wind up focusing on it, and your energy goes over to that to try to deal with it, counteract, wonder why it was happening. You got to make phone calls. What was this about? Blah 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 blah. And it throws you off the course you were on. The beginning of the week, I was so grateful. I was so amazed. I was really thanking God for opportunity. For this brief moment, the enemy slides this little factor in there that causes you to, and it requires your attention. You have to pay it attention because you don't know. You're going, wow, man, let me see what this could really be. How much dirt is this really that they trying to do? And so it requires your attention. But in that attention, you lose your focus on really all the blessings and the good thing that God does for you. The enemy has an amazing trick that he does that. And it was in my head, I got to tell y'all, all week long, man. And I was doing some amazing stuff. I was having such a blessed week, man, in terms of press and PR and where God was taking me. And then when I got back, I was talking with my wife. And then I was talking to a good friend of ours. And they shared something that really helped me out. And they said to me, new level, new devil. And, you know, it's something really simple. But new level, new devil. Every time you go to another level, every time you go a little bit higher, every time God has a blessing in store for you, every time he moves you in position, do you understand that the enemy's job is to make you not see the blessing, make you not be grateful for it, lose your focus and focus on this that I just threw in your way, this stumbling block, this obstacle, this trickery. And man, I just got to tell you, man, it was so filled with hatred that I really spent some time addressing it. I got publicists on the phone. I said, what's happening here? Y'all not watching this? Y'all not, what was this attack? You didn't know these angles? What was it? And you know, Steve, chill. New level, new devil. If you get a promotion on your job, guess what? Somebody ain't happy that you got the promotion. So here come the hate. You don't even really know these people. You have no idea. Every time you make a decision to make your relationship with your spouse better, man, this is it. You know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to do this, man, so me and my girl can go on and have this, or me and my man can go on and have this. Watch what happens. Every single time. Here comes the new level, the new devil, the trick. You don't need to do that. What you doing that for her? She don't appreciate it. He ain't going to appreciate it. Look over here, man. Look at that right there. Ain't he nothing? You know, he didn't call you and he said he was going to, all types of stuff. It just happens all the time. And I was sitting here talking with this friend, really good friend, very spiritual person. And they said, you know something, Steve? You know, I was talking to Jesus and said, I was having this conversation with Christ. And I said, God, for real? You mean to tell me every time that something good happens to me, you mean every time I try to go to the next level, every time you put me on the next level, you mean to tell me that I got to go through this right here? Are you for real? And then my friend said, Jesus said to her, they did it to me. And we just fell out laughing. They did it to me. They did it to him. They did it to him. For him to go to the next level. And, you know, I was just going over the whole story about the crucifixion and everything. That had to be amazing, man. Of all the hate he had endured, all the prosecuting he had endured, they thought ultimately what we'll do is we'll nail him on a cross and crucify him, and that'll be the end of him. And we'll put him in this tomb, and we'll put this big stone up there, and that'll be the end of him. But what they did not know was all you was doing was setting the tone for the next level, because eventually the stone got rolled away, and he went and got placed with his Father, where he was headed to anyway. He ultimately knew that his ultimate goal was to get to his Father. So when you thought you were doing what you were doing to him, and you put him in the tomb and you put the big stone up in there, and the stone got rolled away, and he went eventually to where he was trying to get to. That story is in place for all of us to remember that when we are going through some things, could it be because we are going to a place? You know, it could be just a place in life. It could be just a different level in life. That's all it has to be. But there's going to be the adversarial challenges that come with it. And those are the moments we must expect and take them head on, and still not lose your focus or appreciation for what God has done for you. So in light of all of that, I'm able to say today that I thank my Heavenly Father. I really do, for all the blessings he's bestowed upon me. And all of the haters and all of the liars and all of the backstabbers and all those people, when you get through lying, when you get through stabbing, when you get through gossiping and doing what you do, I'm still going to the next level. I'm still going. You cannot stop what God has in store for you. No one can stop that.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Welcome to the ride. This is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Now, understand something. This is a special broadcast, but he is here. I'll tell you about it in a minute. Roscoe Wallace, still involved in a $3 trillion lawsuit against the music industry, is here to proclaim ownership of another hit. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here to support our brother, Roscoe Wallace. Sure is, baby. Here was a poll, those Steve, Carlos, Shirley, everybody,
hey,
Tommy.
Roscoe. Hey, Roscoe.
Hey, Roscoe.
Ain't nothing going on but the rent.
You trying to get paid.
Wrote that too.
Oh, did you?
Here we go. You ready for another one? Come along and ride on the fantastic voyage. I'm the captain of the vessel. I want to take you on a cruise all around the world. All the boys and girls, we want to play for you. Oh, you know we want to be. We want to be on a cruise of entertainment. Boy,
You wrote that?
hell yeah, I wrote that. I want to thank everybody on the boys of Lakeside. Lakeside never gave me credit for that, but in this lawsuit you will. Let me tell you something. I can see that $3 trillion now.
How many people you suing, dog?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Oh,
And how did you come with that number, trillion?
Oh, I know they done made it. You look back all the hit, Nat King Cole,
You go.
all of them.
Excuse me.
Nat.
Trying to say you wrote the
King.
Christmas song?
Unforgettable.
Oh, you wrote Unforgettable.
I wrote that right there.
I wrote all them songs right there. Everybody on me. Everybody, ain't nobody on. Who? What?
Who?
So I figured 3 trillion.
I got one.
Go ahead.
Lou Rawls, You'll Never Find.
You'll never
That was
find
my jam. I got that in my
another
phone.
love like this.
Come on.
Someone who cares about you
You sing it hard. Like
like I do. All them. I wrote. See how I know them like right off?
Yeah.
Yes.
I noticed.
You know, when you wrote them, you ain't got to wonder about them. So that's what I'm going to do with my song. Go ahead.
But you know, Lakeside, Fantastic Voyage, back to that one. You know, Coolio, remember him, the rapper?
Uh-huh.
He sampled that too, so now you got to add him.
He owe me.
The list is growing.
Coolio owe me.
Okay.
Coolio owe me for a name. I named him Coolio.
You lying.
Because he would call himself Julio. And I said, let me ask you something. Black as you is, who you want to hear call you Julio?
Really, Roscoe?
You a hippity hop artist. You gotta change your rap. So I told him Coolio would be much cooler. Coolio, who wanna be Julio? Then you gonna make all the Latinos mad.
So you're trying to tell us that you named Coolio. That's what we going to go with. That's what you're saying.
Anybody here name him?
Nope.
I don't give a damn how I get it. We getting the 3 trillion.
We dig
I gotta get up out of here, y'all. See y'all tomorrow with the more hits and more information, more moments of black history and white history. I wrote white song too.
All right. Well, thank you, Roscoe. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, run that prank back right after this.
Yay.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, Shirley might as well tell them.
We got to tell him, Steve. Let him know.
The Steve Harvey Morning Show this week is broadcasting live from Dubai.
Dubai.
We ballin'.
Don't hate. I know
Get
you
your
hate.
mind right.
I know you hate
Yeah.
deep down.
We'll talk about it all morning. Time now to start your morning off with Run That Prank Back. What you got, Neff?
A wedding and a funeral.
Even
in
in Dubai.
Yeah.
Dubai don't fix W's. A wedding and a funeral. Let's go, cat dog, if you would.
Hello, this is the Steve Harvey Morning Show, baby.
All right. Thank you, nephew. Coming up next, Ask the CLO with Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
The Steve Harvey Morning Show is live in Dubai. Yes, we are. And we're going to tell you all about our trip. Plus, we'll tell you about Steve Harvey's celebrity. It was star-studded, your golf tournament. It was star-studded. You guys had fun. The gala last night was everything.
Dubai.
Yes.
Dubai.
We're international now, the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Also coming up at the top of the hour in trending entertainment news. This is really, really a sad story. We were shocked when we found this out. The fashion industry and the world, we're all shocked by the death of Louis Vuitton's artistic director, Virgil Abloh. He was only 41 years old. Our deepest condolences going out to the Abloh family. We'll talk about it at the top of the hour. But right now, it is time for Steve's favorite segment, Ask the CLO, Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey. Ready for your love questions?
Come on, Chloe.
Yes, Steve, this one is from Tanya in Louisville. Tanya says, last week, my husband and I celebrated our 20th anniversary, and he had quite a bit to drink. Then he passed out at my parents' house. When my dad went down to wake him and help me get him into the car, he told my dad he loves Dawn to death and wants to spend another 20 years with her. I heard my dad asking him who Dawn is, and he never answered. I can't get my dad to admit that my husband mentioned another woman by name. I'm furious. Why is he protecting my husband like this?
Well, your father
What the?
maybe did not understand
Help him, Steve.
what he said.
Come on, Steve. Pull it.
Repeat what he said, Shirley.
He said he loves Dawn to death and wants to spend another 20 years with her.
He said, I'd love another dawn, meaning another morning.
Fix
With
it.
her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Work
That's
that out.
what that was.
Yeah.
It was
better-
another dawn.
Sunrise. That's
Yeah, it's most sunrises with his daughter.
You better clo up
Yeah.
in here.
That's all that was. And I don't know why you tripping.
Okay.
Because why would he say dawn 20 years at the anniversary?
No.
You know, I want to spend another dawn You just didn't hear another.
So
Dawn mean another morning.
So he wasn't dreaming about this Dawn woman?
Dawn woman.
He wasn't dreaming about her
No,
or
hell
anything
no.
like that?
No. First of all, it's a scientific fact. Drunk people don't dream.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they don't. They drunk. What?
Tommy?
A drunk person wake up. Drunk people don't dream because they don't even remember what they did when they was awake.
Tommy, what is your uncle talking about?
That's a
I
fact.
think if he was talking about Dawn, he could have been like talking about Dawn of Planet of the Apes. He could have been talking about Caesar too. There's a lot he could be talking about, but the man, he ain't talking about no woman.
Next question, Shirley.
Okay, moving on. Smith in Jacksonville says, I'm a 28-year-old single man, and I have a lady that I'm interested in, but she's way out of my league. I've got a regular job and regular car, but I have tons of charisma and lots of connections in the city. I want to really impress her with a night out, but I need some pointers. I have about $500 for the night, and that's it. I thought about cooking for her since it would be cheaper. What can I do to let her know I'm trying my best to win her heart?
Well, 26-year-old, let's go back to you interested in a woman that's way out your league. Way out your league. But you got a lot of connections in the city.
It's got charisma.
Now, let's just stop right here because we're talking about charisma
That's what
in
he
the
said.
city and $500. You're going to either take charisma and just save your $500 for a Christmas gift.
Charisma.
Stop all this. If you start this mess now and you blow this $500, you do know she ain't getting nothing for Christmas. See, so you can't play big boss Willie and all these connections you got in the city. How connected can you be with this $500? But you know some people down at the Quick Trip.
I'm so surprised at you because usually you can really,
No, I can help him, but
someone
see,
to ball out with 500.
See, he out his league.
That's what he way out of his
Now
league.
you got charisma, dog. You won't have to use it
Okay, so
because the $500 will be gone. I don't know what he gonna do. A lot of people think they got charisma, Shirley, and don't really
this is
have.
what you're mad about. I knew it.
But see here,
You didn't
we
like
only-
that word.
I got connections around the city. You got $500.
But that's a lot to him.
For one date?
Yeah, but-
That's a lot of
I
money.
know, but one day. Now,
Yes.
what you gonna do for Friday?
What's next week?
Okay, so can he split it up? Can he do a 250 night?
You out your league. You gotta
Way.
shoot your whole load right now. 500. You might can get away with maybe 450.
He must be fine.
Yeah,
He
What-
got to be fine.
yeah.
What can he do to let her know he's trying his best to win her heart?
Why don't he tell her that?
Okay, now here
that
we
don't
go.
cost nothing.
First of all,
Yeah, that's free.
good. That's
Stop.
good advice.
stop saying you have connections around the city.
Why are you
Because-
mad at that?
Because a woman gonna want to know. Okay, what are the connections?
Uh-huh.
Get this light bill, a water
Yeah.
bill, pay with
Yeah.
some
You
tickets.
guys connect. Yeah, who can you call? You know somebody down there at the power company?
Right.
Do you know somebody at the car note place? You know somebody down at the bank?
That ain't the connection
See,
you're talking about.
now,
No.
then your connections gonna show up.
Yeah.
You know, your boy, he a plug. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you can get your little extra.
If you come through Waterburg by 10:30,
Yeah,
I got you, dog.
Number one.
Yeah.
you know my boy manager down
Extra
there.
fries.
Yeah. So
All
yeah,
right.
I feel for you, dog.
That's it.
So
Come
he's
on.
not going to get her because she's so out of his league, way out.
See, you look. You want to marry up anyway. You want to date up.
Exactly.
Level up,
Yeah.
level
You
up,
know,
level up.
most women are out our league, really. So you got to turn on this charisma, and I don't know if you charismatic.
Well, he said it. Just take his word for it.
Most people that say it ain't got it.
Yeah,
This is true. Now that's true right there. All right, we're gonna move on. We
Yeah.
wish you
Sorry,
the best,
dog.
Smith.
hang in there, man.
That sucked. All right, Janie in Montgomery says, I'm a grandmother and I had all 12 of my grandchildren at my house for Thanksgiving, and my boyfriend didn't like it at all. He refused to come out of our bedroom and said he didn't want my children back over to our house. I moved in with him a year ago and I started to feel unwelcome, and I told him that he's wrong. He said I'm wrong and I need to stop catering to grown people. I love my big family. Who's right and who's wrong?
Well, you're right. And if
Yeah.
it's your house, but see, you moved in with him.
Hello.
Yeah.
See, there go your problem. And you 50 and you his boyfriend, you his girlfriend.
Yeah.
But you 50. I have told y'all, girlfriends stop right after college.
Okay, all right.
Once you a girlfriend, you must stop.
after
to be a
college.
wife,
You
you're saying?
50.
She needs to be a wife, you're saying?
You need to be co-owner, something. You need your
Okay.
name on something. Deed, lease, rent. He in here talking about, now I don't want your family over here no more. So now you got to give up your family for him. How valuable is he? Because he don't value the same things you value.
He done ate a whole turkey dinner back there in that bedroom.
Yeah.
Watching that game.
Dressing, all the trimming.
Everything.
Catering all these
Sweet
people right
potato
here.
pie.
He like you, but he don't like your family. Man.
That's horrible.
How do you not come out of your room?
On Thanksgiving.
On Thanksgiving?
Yeah, that's horrible.
Oh, I wanted to do it. Oh,
But you didn't do
Oh,
it.
I stand in my office. I want in there. I want in there.
Just in that pouch.
All right. Thank you, CLO. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment and national news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Some sad news. This is so sad. Virgil Abloh, the founder of luxury streetwear brand Off-White and artistic director of menswear at Louis Vuitton, has died from cancer at the tender young age of just 41 years old. Louis Vuitton released a statement saying, "We're all shocked after this terrible news. Virgil was not only a genius designer, a visionary, he was also a man with a beautiful soul and great wisdom, one of the most influential designers of his generation." We all know that Virgil was very good friends with Kanye West, Kim Kardashian, more celebrities such as Pharrell Williams, Idris Elba, Cynthia Erivo, Drake, and many others have shared touching tributes to Abloh on Instagram, talking about their friendships with him, his impact on fashion and culture. Abloh had been privately battling cancer for several years, and our deepest, deepest condolences go out to Abloh's wife, Shannon, his children, and his entire family. Very sad.
That's really, I was shocked to hear it, you know.
Yeah.
Such a young, first of all, I didn't know he was sick at all,
He kept that to himself. Huh?
Yeah.
you know.
Much
Private
like Chadwick Boseman did. Yeah.
Yeah. But, oh man, just a really sad story, man. Great brother. I think I met him once, but I, we didn't have a friendship or anything. I just met him. But he was gifted, man.
Yeah.
And for a black man to reach that level in the fashion industry is like, it's crazy. It's crazy because he was at the top.
Yeah.
He wasn't trying to fit in, work in nothing. He was creating different stuff, man. I wear a lot of his stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got some pants he designed. I got
was
a
a
lot of.
trendsetter.
Yeah.
I got a lot. I bought the most stuff that he's designed than I ever bought total from Louis Vuitton. Because I never had Louis Vuitton bags or nothing like that anyway. But I bought more clothes because of him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a lot of stuff I wear, man. The painted pants I just bought. Matter of fact, I bought them when I was here in Dubai. I ordered them from Dubai. A lot of times they don't have your size over here. Yeah, you wear 13. You need to. They look at you when you tell them your shoe is a 13. One of them just start laughing at me. 13. Okay, so what are you for real? 13, dog. No one makes it. But Virgil, man, rest in peace.
Man.
Yeah. He will definitely be missed in the fashion world, for sure.
Wow. That's so sad.
Yeah. Shocking. Just 41? Wow.
I'm amazed how you keep it to yourself.
Well, I think too, some people, like we were saying, Chadwick Boseman and the battle of cancer, sometimes it's emotional. I think cancer is an emotional disease too. So I guess whatever he had to do to try to get to healing.
Yeah.
That privacy. Our condolences, like we said earlier, going out to his family.
Oh, yeah.
That is just...
It's unbelievable is what it is. It really is. All right, Steve, we are in Dubai. It's beautiful.
Oh,
Thank you for
dang.
bringing us here, by the way.
Yeah,
Thank
I've
you.
been
Thank
telling
you.
y'all about it, man.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna be here for the week, experiencing stuff. So it's gonna be nice, man. We'll share with you all some of the stuff. Tomorrow they'll be out at the expo.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
Posting pictures on their IG and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And so, we'll be able to share some things with you. I'd love to tell you what time it is, but we don't know.
Yeah, we just out here kicking it.
Or what day it is.
All I know is we on the radio and something feels
It's
wrong.
dark. It's dark.
It's dark, and I'm starting to sound like an alcoholic.
All right, Mr. Alcoholic, please. It's time for today's headlines. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
Thank you very much, everybody. Hope you have a good time, guys, because the rest of the country and the world, I don't know, thanks to the new COVID variant, Omicron, everybody's like, oh, my goodness. The Biden administration slapped a ban yesterday on all travelers from South Africa and 7 other African nations. However, since there are also confirmed cases of Omicron in Europe, like in Belgium, Germany, the Netherlands, Great Britain, Italy, and now in Canada, President Biden says that while spreading Omicron variant, that variant is a cause for concern, he says it's not a cause for panic.
Sooner or later, we're going to see cases of this new variant here in the United States. We'll have to face this new threat just as we face those that have come before it.
And the president says he doesn't think lockdown measures are needed in this country yet, but he urges everyone to take the shot and to wear a mask, okay, indoors especially. Testimony begins in Chicago today in the trial of actor Jussie Smollett, who Police Chief Eddie Johnson says is accused of lying to the authorities a couple of years back when he reported being attacked for being black and for being gay.
Empire actor Jussie Smollett took advantage of the pain and anger of racism to promote his career. Why would anyone, especially an African-American man, use the symbolism of a noose to make false accusations?
Oh, he says he's telling the truth.
There's also 2 other witnesses that saw white men, that saw exactly what I say that I saw.
If convicted, Jussie Smollett could get as much as 3 years behind bars. Most legal experts feel he may get off with as little as probation. Jury selection begins today in Brooklyn Center, Minneapolis, in the trial of veteran white female cop who shot and killed a 20-year-old black man named Dante Wright last April, whom she'd pulled over for a routine traffic stop. Turned out the young man had an outstanding warrant. The 26-year veteran, she accidentally, she says, pulled out her gun instead of her taser and killed him. Her name is Kim Potter. She's accused of first and second-degree manslaughter for acting with culpable negligence. Sad news, former Florida Congresswoman Carrie Meek has died at the age of 95. And sad news from the world of golf.
You play golf? Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods. I like him.
Well, decades before Tiger Woods became the first black golfer to win the Masters, there was Lee Elder, who was the first black man to compete at Augusta National in 1975. Lee Elder died on Sunday at age 87. Lee Elder was a 4-time PGA Tour winner, Mr. Lee Elder. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
So, Steve, we are here in Dubai. We said it earlier. Thank you. We can't thank you enough because this trip is unbelievable. I mean, it's everything you said and more.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, and y'all gonna see some incredible stuff before you leave. We had the golf tournament. It was a huge success. I flew a lot of celebrities over for it, thanks to the Dubai Tourism Board, who helped out in a great way. Mm-hmm. And then I told them I wanted to bring the radio show over here, and they responded. And so we'll be broadcasting.
Oh, they brought us over
from
right
the expo.
Yes.
And so the golf tournament was a huge success. Some of the people, I had Akon, I had Chris Tucker, I had Malik Yoba, Anthony Anderson,
Ahmad Rashad.
Yes.
Oh man, I played golf with Ahmad Rashad. Me and Tommy played with Ahmad Rashad. This dude right here is 72 years old.
He looks the same.
I want to look like that, man.
Yeah.
He ages well.
He looks the same. I mean, and he made you guys win second place, by the way, right?
No, they don't made us.
Yeah,
He did that.
He pretty much won it for us.
His best ball. They used my ball maybe 7 times.
Yeah, because y'all seemed a little shocked last night. We were at the gala and they did the awards.
I was shocked.
When they called y'all names.
I was electrocuted.
No, we took second place. I was even most stunned at the first place winner because Akon won, and this was Akon's first game of golf.
Yeah, that's what he said.
That's and I don't mean to say it, but that's cheap. That's just cheap.
That's what Anthony Anderson said. He was pouting.
Oh, Anthony Anderson couldn't believe it. He was just from the stage, just hollering. Hell no. Hey.
Say all that over here.
This ain't the place for loud cussing. I can tell you that right now.
You know firsthand.
Listen to me.
I cussed on the golf course. He almost knocked me down.
I said, yo, man. Yo. Because the head of tourism was following us, who was a woman.
Yeah, we met her.
And out of respect, you're not supposed to use profanity in front of a woman.
Right.
And nothing, but you're just not supposed to do it. So to make sure. Did you notice last night at the gala?
I did.
Your boy didn't cuss?
Not one
word.
time.
Not one word.
One time.
Yep.
Oh, I felt like that.
Your head was about to explode.
How did you manage?
Because them laughs I was working for, I could have had them. Because I got some adjectives right here.
Oh, what's the girl from Insecure? She was here last.
Oh, Yvonne Orgy.
Orgy, yeah.
Yes.
When we come back, how much time we got?
About 30 seconds.
I introduced the ladies to a woman that's friends with Marjorie from Russia.
Oh, I saw that.
Just tell them that we screamed. Don't tell them what it was
I
about.
screamed.
Yeah.
I cried.
Seriously.
I had to take my glasses.
Yes.
I will tell you when we come back what they saw. And yes. I brought them over here. There was a black woman and this Russian woman, and I brought them over to the table to introduce them. They're friends with Marjorie. And I will tell you what happened when we come back. Ladies, pay close attention. When we come back, you'll find out that we were actually dealing with two hood people on the show. 3, Monica, Carla, and Shirley.
And we're losers. We didn't know
it. Back after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Steve, finish your story about Dubai.
So we're at the gala last night.
Yes.
And I was telling them a story about this woman who's at the gala that's friends with Marjorie. And these 2 women. And it's a black woman and a Russian woman. I can't say their names.
Right. Beautiful women.
But they were walking by, and I said, hold on. And I jumped up and I grabbed them. And they came over to the table. And I said, this is the woman right here. And she's Russian. I introduced them.
Yes, you did.
And then I said, show them your hand. She held her ring up. This woman had a ring on one hand.
Big as your
head. Seriously. And they just started screaming. I said, I know they're not finna embarrass me like this.
Yes, we
and
did.
they started screaming. And then Carla started crying. I said, what are y'all doing? And then her friend said, look at her other hand.
I know.
And she pulled up another rock.
And I fainted.
Whoa.
So you all will never meet this woman, but let me explain something to
you.
And
I turned my wedding ring around.
So she wouldn't see it.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. The pear-shaped diamond.
Yes.
Was $59 million.
How is that on your finger?
Yeah.
See, I can't tell you details, but I know the story because I was with them in San Tropez one year.
Yeah.
When it all came out. I was sitting next to the jeweler that sold it to her. And then her other hand had a ring on it that was almost $40 million.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of money in this world.
Oh, man.
Yes.
But you know what I learned last night again, just this whole trip. Life is too short. You gotta live. And I appreciate you, Steve, exposing us.
I know.
It was cool having y'all there too, because it gave me a ground spot. You know, somebody I really, really knew that really, really knew me, and not this world that I had discovered. You know what I mean? For me, it's alarming too, because I get to meet people who are doing very well, aspirational and things like that. But I don't hate on nobody. I see it. I say, man, things are possible. But I have realized rather quickly that I was at a table, and I realized very, very quickly
that what
I was the poorest person at the table.
What does that tell y'all?
And I knew. I said, "Ooh." I was sitting next to a dude, man. It was a funny story, man. I don't know if I should tell that story.
When you question it like that, usually
I probably shouldn't tell that story because you just go. I saw a man write a check the other day and hand it to the dude and said, "And that's it. Take it. I'm not paying anymore."
Not a penny more.
How much was it?
How much?
$29 billion.
I'm not doing anymore.
He said, I'm not doing. That's it.
So that's what he settled on.
Yeah.
So if you wrote something for 29,
no, listen to me.
You got a lot more.
What? Yes.
$29 billion. He didn't actually write the check. I would do it for a lot cheaper.
Whatever it is.
I don't even know what he's doing, but I could save you a bunch of billions. I'll do it. I don't even know what he did.
Right.
But I was willing to negotiate.
Okay.
And save you billions.
I would have went right there in the living room floor. I'd have went right there.
Don't say that.
What?
Tommy. You can't say that.
When you seen something like this,
it's a First time for
You
everything.
got to let everything go.
Just lose control.
You know what, though? I have to say this. I'm very proud of myself. I made it.
The flight.
Steve.
She come talking about she wanted to
Steve.
get off.
Yeah.
I did. You know how I am about flying. I have such a fear of it, but I do believe in facing your fears, and I did. It was rough, but
We called a pilot for y'all.
But on the way back, Shirley, I'm telling you what you have to take.
yeah. And you tell me.
Because you took that melatonin.
Melatonin.
But you took one
Yeah.
melatonin. Yeah, that ain't finna
It's
do
in-
nothing
Wait,
to you.
excuse me. She took one.
Melanoma. He said it. You heard him.
Well, you'd have been asleep then.
Just the message is face your fears, because I would have been upset had I missed all of this. I missed. This is so
This place
beautiful
is
and
awesome.
wonderful.
Yeah, took that
Yeah.
melanomin and then I be saying stuff like that in front of people. They be just wincing.
Just blinking.
Yeah.
How did
What?
you make
Say
it?
what now? All right. All right. We'll be telling you about our experience in Dubai all morning long. Coming up next, it is the nephew with Run That Prank Back from Dubai right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject, he loves her, but he won't leave me. We'll get into that. We'll get into that.
What is the problem?
You be quiet. We'll get into that in just a bit. Right now, the nephew is here. You hear him with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
Well, this went on in a lot of houses during Thanksgiving right here.
Oh, really?
This went on. This happened because, everybody bringing them this pot, that pot, the potluck. You know how it goes. And it happened in my house. And I'm tired of it. This was my last one. But this right here is the potluck. Bad potluck. That's the title. Bad potluck. Okay?
Uh-oh.
Okay. I know y'all has people bring some stuff to y'all house and just trifling. Okay. I'm not going to say nothing, but I sure want to say something. I know my wife listening. No. But your cousin can't bring no peach cobbler no more and put some damn blueberries in it. She can't do that no damn more. I'm just going to go and see it. She can't do it no more. Okay? You can't bring no greens and then have some kind of meat in it that ain't turkey and we don't know what that is. You can't do that no more to us.
Summer sausage.
And your greens.
In the greens, what you doing? You cannot experiment on big holidays, all right? This is bad potluck. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello.
Hello, I'm trying to find Heather.
Excuse me, what you say?
I'm trying to reach a Heather. Is
This
it
is Heather. How are you?
Okay, listen. I got your number from Lois. That's my mama. I'm Maurice. I'm Lois' oldest son.
Lois, wait a minute now. Wait, excuse me. Lois, who's Lois?
Lois.
Oh, okay, wait, Lois. Yes. Hi,
Okay.
how are you?
I'm good. You was at Mama Dean's house on New Year's Day?
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody was there.
Okay.
Mhm.
When I got there, you was gone. But what I'm calling about is you the one made the black eyed peas, right?
I did. You enjoyed them?
No, I ain't enjoyed a mother thing. That's why I'm calling you.
Wait.
Let me say this here.
No. I'm at work. You can't talk to me like this. Don't do that. Say whatever you got to say, but please don't curse at me. Don't do that.
Okay. No. Here go the deal. Your mother beans got my stomach all jacked up, and I done had to go down to the doctor to get my stomach pumped. I ain't got no damn insurance or none of this. This done had me messed up for the last week.
Okay, first of all, I asked you to stop
trying to
cursing
get your
at me.
number for the longest to tell you exactly, how up your damn beans is.
Okay, first of all, okay? I told your ass I'm at work. I'm around all these white people. I can't talk to you the way I want to talk to you. But let me just tell you this. Don't call me with the dumb. First of all, there was a whole bunch of food there. How do you know? How can you single out my damn beans that made you sit with all that food there? You're not going to blame me. Get the out of here.
Mama Dean said you was the one that made the beans.
I don't give a what Mama Dean said. It was all this food there, and you're going to single out my beans? Nobody else complained. You know what the day's date is? Okay? Ain't not one other person called me about them beans. And as a matter of fact, other people were complimenting me. So for you to call me with the dumb all late and wrong, going to blame me probably because you need a doctor's appointment, you should have got Obamacare when it was available to you, and now you want to call me with no. So you could tell Lois or whatever. You know what?
Trying to blame it on somebody. You trying to blame this somebody else's food. Your beans my stomach up. And that's what it boils down to. And at the end of the day, you're finna give me some money for the damn doctor bill.
No, the hell I ain't. What doctor bill? You said you don't have insurance. So how the hell did you go to the doctor with no insurance?
I had to pay out my pocket to get my stomach pumped.
Oh, okay, well, it's taken care of. If you paid out your pocket, that means the bill is paid. So you can get
and you gonna reimburse me what?
No, I'm not going to reimburse you with. Okay? In fact, I got more beans for you since you got a problem with them. I got a whole bowl for you. Okay? How about? Because you full of. So if it made you, that's good for you.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you this here right now. The bill was $472. I need $472 for your bull beans.
No,
okay?
no.
Yes.
You're not getting no money from me, and I need to go because I got work to do. I don't know what you got to do, spending all this time on the phone talking about some beans with all that food. So the rice didn't do it, the meat didn't do it. They had smothered gravy. Gravy always people up. That didn't do it. You want to single out my beans? Out of here. Don't be calling me with this dumb. You know what? Now, tell me who gave me your number, because I don't even know you. I do know your mom a little.
Mama Dean gave me your number. I called Mama Dean.
Mama Dean passing out numbers. Well, I'm going to call Mama Dean, and I'm going to see if anybody else got sick, which I know they didn't, because your ass is full of So I'm going to call her, see if anybody got sick. How about we do it that way? And also, I'm going to call your mother. Okay? I'm going to call Miss Lois and see why her son is calling me on the phone, because this is some bull. I'm sick and tired of this phone call, and nothing was wrong with my beans. If anything, something wrong with you. And so take a laxative, clear your ass out, and keep it moving. But you're gonna get off my goddamn phone.
Okay. They say Tommy has some problem with the beans too.
Huh? First of all, I don't even know no goddamn Tommy. I barely know your mom. I just know her by face. I don't even know her. So, Tommy, you. I'm calling Mama Dean. She ain't got no business giving my mother number to nobody. This is dumb as hell.
What you want me to tell Tommy then?
I just told you I don't know anybody named Tommy.
Okay,
so you can tell him whatever the you want to tell him. And if you're trying to gain other people who want to jump on your side, it's not going to happen, because nobody complained about the beans. Give me names. Give me another name, because Tommy wasn't there. I know just about everybody that was there. Wasn't nobody named Tommy there.
Okay. So you're going to say Nephew Tommy wasn't there?
What?
Nephew Tommy. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. And Heather, you just...
Are you crazy?
Your cousin Faye got me the prank phone call.
Are you crazy? I'm at work. People walking by me, looking at me. I'm about to get written up around with you, Tommy. Are you crazy? And I know my beans are good. I know they good.
Are you... Oh man, you got me wanting to taste your black eyed peas, baby.
They are good. Nobody complain. I'm sitting here like, I know I ain't get these people sick. You wasn't gonna get no money.
Hey, tell me this, baby. Tell me this. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
Oh, but you know it's Steve Harvey Morning Show. Oh my God! I'm on the radio. This is great.
Keep cooking your beans, baby. You all good.
All right. Thank you. Happy New Year.
All right. Happy New Year. Hey, and next year, I'll probably pop up at Mama Dean's house here.
You are welcome to come.
We're going to stop all this. This bad potluck, we're going to stop it. We're going to stop bringing these potlucks.
Thanksgiving, Day Police,
I think,
Food Police.
Well, we need food police. You know what happened in my house?
What?
You know, I've been doing keto, low carbs. And Thanksgiving, I just decided, I'm going to enjoy my day. So I let go. And I had 3 sweet potato pies. I said, okay.
Okay, yummy.
So when I get through, I'm going to chill. I'm giving me a big hunk of sweet potato pie. Yes, do you know they ate all 3 of them sweet potato pies?
Before you got to them?
Dog, I went over there and Marjorie said, you didn't get no pie? I said, no, I was waiting because I wanted to. After the game, I was going, Steve, they done ate all 3 of them sweet potato pies.
The kids,
the grandparents, they friends. I walked in the kitchen, I looked at everybody.
I'm different. I get mad at my wife at that point. Have me some food set aside. Take care of me. I'm sorry.
First of all, your tone.
My tone was very nice.
No. Have me some food set aside.
What in the? Yeah. Okay.
If you don't mind, would you have me a plate set aside? I'm not gonna eat these large, gigantic plates that everybody are eating. I'm not gonna do that.
What if she put your plate aside and somebody eat it?
No, we whooping somebody's ass. Now you done came to my house stealing.
All right. Well, thank you, nephew, for that. Good luck in your marriage. All right, we're coming up. Strawberry letter. Subject, he loves her, but he won't leave me. We'll get into it right after this.
What's the problem?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for today's Strawberry letter. And listen, if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know. It could be yours. You never know.
You never know. So buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, he loves her, but he won't leave me. Dear Steve and Shirley, I am 34 years old and my husband is 48. We've only been married 6 years, and I found out that he's had a relationship with another woman for the past 3 years. Not only is he with this woman more than he's with me, they have a 2-year-old son together. When I married him, he didn't have any children, and I have 2. He adopted my children because their father passed away. I still can't bring myself to tell our children that they have a little brother because I'm embarrassed and feel like I've failed as a wife and a mother. My husband's mistress came to me and told me that she was pregnant by my husband, and my life has been in shambles since then. The 3 of us sat down and had an adult conversation about how we'd handle things. The baby is innocent, and the baby is innocent in this. So yes, I love this little boy, and I have a cordial relationship with this woman. I also drink a lot of martinis when I need to let off steam. The problem I'm having is with my husband. He won't go be with her, and I can tell that's truly where his heart is. He is still trying to caress me and make love to me like everything is cool, but every time he leaves the house, I feel like he's going to her to do the same thing. I have seen his credit card statements where he's purchased things for her and his son. He thinks I'm cool with everything, so he has nothing to hide. I told him that he might as well invite her over for Thanksgiving dinner, and now he thinks I'm losing my mind. I think it's time for him to man up, tell our children about their sibling, leave our house, and get his life back on track with his new family. How do I get through to him that it's not okay when I've mistakenly made him feel that it is? How do I move on? Wow, this is a hard one to move on from. I mean, your husband having a baby with another woman, all of that. You know, that's a very apropos, appropriate question, whatever you want to say. How do you move on? Well, first, you had the adult conversation. So he thinks that you and the woman and him are all cool because you invited her. But just tell him the truth. Let him know that none of this is working for you. Let him know all of that, okay? Talk to him. Tell him the truth. You're telling us, but you're not really telling him. You're just saying invite her over and do things like that. That's not cool. You got to tell him what you really, really feel, okay? One way to move on is forgiveness. I know you're not there yet. I can already see it in the letter. You said you drink a lot of martinis to get through this. So, like I said, you got to talk to him. You got to tell him he's got to go. It's not his decision anymore. He made the decision to have the baby with the other woman. He needs to get out. He does. He's adopted your children, all of that. You guys have to work all of this out. He's made a mess of everything. So just tell him and then put him out and work everything else out after he's out. All right, Steve?
Well, this is a little water over the dam advice that I'm about to give you, but there's also a way that you can create a new dam and let this water flow. So I have it for you. See, I got the whole thing. You've been married to this man and for 6 years, and
he's 48 and you're 34 and you found out he's been having a relationship with this woman for 3 years and now they got this 2-year-old baby. And when you married him, he didn't have no kids and you got 2 kids and he adopted your kids because your kid's father passed away and he adopted them. Got all that. And you can't bring yourself to tell your children they got a little brother because I'm embarrassed. Feel like I failed as a wife and a mother. Well, you've done neither of those. You haven't failed as a wife or a mother. Why are you taking this on as blame for yourself? You didn't fail as a wife or a mother. You did all your wifely duties, and you've done all your motherly duties. What? That's not an excuse for a man to go have another whole family. So I'm gonna help you out in a minute here. My husband's mistress. Here we go. My husband's mistress came to me and told me she was pregnant by my husband. And my life been in shambles since then. Well, right here. See, my life ain't finna be the only one in shambles.
Okay, all right.
See, when you come in here with some bad news for me, I think we need to share some more bad news. And I think the sharing should have went down immediately. You know, as a man, I want you to understand I'm talking to this woman. As a woman, when this mistress came to you and told you she was pregnant by your husband, you being another woman could have handled it different because ain't you got 2 kids? Ain't you been pregnant before? So tie scope.
Okay.
I'm thinking he should have got physical then. That's just me. I don't see how I didn't. But I'm just saying, I'm thinking it should have got physical. But once again, like I told you, this is a water over the dam conversation. But I'm finna show you how to build a new dam so you can get this water coming over it.
Okay.
The 3 of us sat down and had an adult conversation about how we'd handle things. Right there. See, right there, here's the part in the conversation. First of all, the 3 of us are not sitting down. Because what I'm about to do, we all going to need to be standing. Because there's going to be some furniture moving going on up in here. We're going to be some foot shuffling and some hand swinging. So I don't know how you do that sitting down unless y'all in wheelchairs.
Oh, okay.
But as long as y'all ain't wheelchair, we need everybody on the feet. So when I come back, I'm going to explain it to you, how this little sit down would have went. All right? That's all I got to say. Be ready.
All right, thank you, Steve. We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, he loves her, but he won't leave me. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter subject, he loves her, but he won't leave me.
40-year-old man marries this 34-year-old woman. They've been married 6 years. He been having a relationship for 3 years. He done messed around and had a little boy by this other woman, and he never had any kids, and now he got this little boy, but he adopted his wife's 2 kids because their father passed away. And then, you're embarrassed to tell your kids because you feel like you failed as a mother and a wife, and I must tell you, you haven't done either. Please don't make this your problem alone. We got to make this everybody's problem. Then you said, my husband's mistress came to me and told me she was pregnant by my husband, and my life been shambles ever since. Well, it's time to get some more lives in shambles. Because what you ain't finna do is come over here and toss mine upside down without yours getting tossed right smooth back upside down. You understand? You feel me? The 3 of us sat down and had an adult conversation. No, we didn't. The 3 of us was in there moving furniture around. The 3 of us was in there. We was doing everything but having a conversation. We was hollering.
It was an adult conversation.
No. No, we was going to be hollering as an adult, cussing as an adult, sidestepping, swinging as an adult. But we not talking about how we should handle things. You're going to find out how we handling it as soon as you come through the door. Now, the baby is innocent in this, so yes, I love the little boy. Let's stop that. That's for women. Women can say that. I'm not loving this little ass.
Really?
No, I'm a man. We don't do that.
We
don't do that. We men. We ain't finna love.
That?
No.
You not man.
Come up in here pregnant, talking about this his. We finna all love him. No, we not. No, we not. The little boy got a problem with me.
Baby didn't do
Get her over there with your daddy. Your baby finna find out something about life.
That's what y'all ass finna do. I just told you everybody's life ain't finna get tossed upside down unless mine. And that's your life, my life, and the baby life too.
Not the baby.
And bring him over here if you want to. We ain't got no similar. Well, ain't no more die. We ain't got no die. We ain't got no pacifier. We ain't got nothing. We ain't got no baby blankets. We ain't got nothing. Sit your ass up, watch this game with me, and deal with it. Stop all that crying. Now, I love this boy, and I have a cordial relationship with this woman. Why?
I don't know.
What conversation did you have? I also drink a lot of martinis when I need to let off steam.
Yeah.
The problem I'm having is with my husband. He won't go be with her, and I could tell that's truly where his heart is. He's still trying to caress me and make love to me like everything cool. But every time he leaves the house, I feel like he going to do the same thing over her. I've seen his credit card statements where he's purchased things for her and his son. He thinks I'm cool with everything, so he has nothing to hide. I told him he might as well invite her over for Thanksgiving, and now he thinks I'm losing my mind. See, because he trying to keep that line and division drawn from yours so y'all don't ever come together so he can keep these two separate lives going. And that's where you're wrong. You should call her and invite her over to Thanksgiving.
What?
Yeah. She should call the woman.
Oh.
And invite, since y'all over there and had a cordial conversation. Now let's have everybody over the house at Thanksgiving.
Since we cool.
Yeah, when they get over there, don't cook a damn thing.
I knew it.
No turkey.
We ain't got nothing ready.
No sweet potato pie.
Then have my robe on and some shorts. This finna be the WBC heavyweight title of the world. I'm whooping everybody's ass in here for Thanksgiving. Now, listen to me. I'm going to give you a chance to put the baby in the swing while we doing our thing.
Please leave the baby
Put
out
the
of
baby
it.
in the swing, but we're not going to crank it up. I don't need him to go to sleep. I need him to see what's finna happen to his mom and his damn daddy.
Baby.
You gonna traumatize the baby.
He need to learn some things, too.
About life, right?
I think it's time for him to man up and tell our children about their sibling, leave our house and get his life back on track with his new family. How do I get through to him that it's not okay when I mistakenly made him feel that it is? This is where you can build that bridge up, water over the bridge. No. You got to let them know at Thanksgiving that this ain't okay.
With no food.
That sit down we had shouldn't have been a sit down. It should have been a throwdown. And on Thanksgiving, had a throwdown. Now, this is after Thanksgiving, so we got Christmas coming. Perfect. Perfect. Good. If you wreck a holiday, it's memorable. It'll be years. Girl, you remember that time she invited us over for Christmas and wasn't no tree? Shoveled all the snow out her yard. She had a leaf blower and blew all the snow out the yard. I didn't know what was happening. Girl, I went over there, wasn't no lights wasn't on, wasn't no blinking light. She ain't had no Santa Claus. Opened that door, man, there was about 5 of her girlfriends in there, and all of them just had on swimming trunks and bras, putting Vaseline on their face and taking their earrings off. And girl, they was in here just whooping them. Girl, they started whooping their ass, and he didn't know what to do. And the baby was in there just crying. Somebody slapped the baby, told the baby shut the hell up. I just said, oh, man, what's going on up in here? Ooh, that was a crazy Christmas. Woo, girl, it was a crazy ass Christmas up in here. Then she had the nerve to have Donny Hathaway on. This Christmas. And I said, man, I ain't never seen nobody fight to this Christmas.
Stupid. Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter. I'm sorry.
That's good stupid right there.
Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. Check out the Strawberry Letter podcast too, please. It's on demand. Now, coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, more trending headlines right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
In trending news, well, finally, justice was served in the guilty verdict of the 3 men who killed 25-year-old unarmed jogger Ahmaud Arbery. Greg McMichael, his son Travis, and neighbor William Roddy Bryan were all found guilty and will remain in jail until sentencing. Up next, charges for the former Georgia prosecutor Jackie Johnson. Now, Jackie Johnson used her position to protect the killers. She was all the way wrong for that. But at least they were found guilty. I mean, people were worried after Kyle Rittenhouse, after that verdict.
Finally.
Yeah, finally justice.
Yeah. And she tried to cover this up.
Yeah, she did. She really did.
They almost got away with it.
Almost.
Almost.
Yep.
They
But
almost got away with it.
Ahmaud Arbery's
That lawyer
mother
was
was
good.
doing some praying.
Yes, she was. Yes, she was.
And it was
With the black preachers.
You know, man, the prosecutors were so racist. We're tired of these black preachers. We don't need no more black preachers coming down here. Wait a minute. So it would have been okay if they were white.
Well, yeah, exactly.
I mean, man, they were so blatantly racist.
Yep.
But I was looking at the face of Roddy. What was the third?
The neighbor.
William Roddy Bryan.
William Roddy. Boy, he got not guilty in that first one and had that look of hope.
You told me got it was video.
Yeah, and then they started snatching it away, and he looked broken. Yeah. Now, the reason only one of them testified, the boy that shot him, because he was the best that the prosecutor could present. I mean, the defense could present, because he kept saying the right things they taught him. They couldn't get the other two to say the right thing. So they didn't take the stand.
They couldn't coach
no,
them right.
because they were not coachable. Because they were old, ignorant ass hillbillies. No,
Racist.
what do you mean you want me to say that?
Yeah.
No, and they couldn't get him. So they had the one hope that they had on the stand, the son, that they could convince to keep trying to repeat. I felt endangered. I didn't know. I just wanted to talk to him. No, you didn't.
No,
With
we
a
saw
gun?
the video. We
Guns
saw the
blazing? No.
You don't take a gun to go talk to
Yeah,
nobody.
no.
Right.
A rifle.
Right.
Yeah.
And all y'all. And then when he shot Aubrey, and I watched his father pull his gun out like, oh, okay, the shooting. No, y'all have already killed him.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was a great moment of justice.
Now you've been about to be in a cell with your daddy for a long time.
Right. And the prosecution, not the prosecutor, the defense attorney, the woman who
She was
said about Ahmaud's long, dirty toenails.
That was
Oh,
so
yeah.
horrible. That
That
was
was-
so horrible. And her closing statements. Yeah. Closing arguments and all that. Yeah.
What?
Disrespectful.
Yes.
It caused Ahmaud Arbery's mother to
walk out. She
of the
walked out of the courtroom.
What
She
are
just
you
couldn't
talking
believe it.
about?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Her son is dead, and those 3 men killed him, and they need to go to prison for the rest of their lives.
And yeah,
Period.
so why are you bringing this up?
Or
just
death
did it for
penalty.
me. Yeah. All right, they're waiting sentencing. Coming up at the top of the hour, we are in Dubai, and we'll tell you about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
So, Steve, we cannot thank you enough for Dubai. It is beautiful over here. We're here all week.
you.
Yeah.
Got a couple of things for y'all to see.
Only 50 years. That's the
That
amazing
was-
part.
Who does this in 50 years? If
So
you
the
look at this
50
place,
50-year anniversary you want to
is this
explain?
week.
Okay.
The UAE is
Yeah.
50 years old this week.
Wow.
That's what's blowing my
And
mind.
Dubai was a pearl diving center where people dove for pearls. It was like trading docks and stuff like that.
Oh,
But just 50 years ago,
unbelievable.
it was just villages and sand.
Wow.
But their leadership here is different. They have vision. And of course, they don't have to run it by anybody. So you ain't got to pass it through the Senate and the Congress and then see what the governors want to do.
All the hate. Yeah.
No. They make a decision over here and it happens. But they make decisions based on the people, what's best for their people.
Okay.
You know, people talking about, well, we can vote in America, and that's great. And voting is great.
And
It's-
we're supposed to do that in America as well, you know.
It's absolutely, but people talk about, well,
what's
you know,
best for
nowhere
people.
else is like that. I wouldn't move it.
Yeah.
The difference over here is the royal families over here in the UAE. The healthcare system over here is incredible.
Wow.
So everybody gets health care,
And
period.
have you seen anybody on the street begging?
No.
Anybody?
Nope.
Have you seen anybody
Panhandlers.
that
any
look
of
just
No.
downtrodden?
No,
Nope.
not at all.
That's not what
at
they
all.
got. They love people over here. If you want to work, we have work.
It's an architect's dream
Oh,
over
my
here.
The buildings
The
are
bu-
beautiful.
Amazing.
And can we just say the car game, the Lambo game is bananas.
I want to go to the junkyard. I know they got some fly stuff up in there. Got to be some nice
Yeah,
Lamborghinis.
you just
with
see
a little
Lambo
dent on
after
the side.
Lambo after Lambo here. Yeah.
You should go to the auto strip
Okay.
Okay.
where they have every car dealership back to back to back.
Mm-hmm.
Just go.
Just walk it.
You ain't got to go in. Just look in the window.
Mm-hmm.
They got stuff in that window you've never seen before.
So what are we doing today, Steve? Where are you taking us today?
I don't really know yet. You know what I'm saying? But just whatever it is, it's going to be bowling.
Yes. That's how you do. Yes.
We ride with
I love it, man. I really appreciate God and the life He's given me and allowed me to live in a way that I really didn't expect. But this is exceedingly and abundantly over all I ever thought I asked. So I'm grateful, man. I'm glad y'all can see some of it too.
Yeah, we're so grateful. Yeah.
to you too.
I'm thankful. Thank
Yes,
you.
yes,
Thank you.
yes,
Thank
yes,
you.
yes.
Thank you. This was outstanding.
All right, guys. We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we go. Carla is here with the quick music news. What you got, Carla?
Well, still trending on social media, guys. The Soul Train Music Awards was this past Sunday. Shout out to Ashanti. She did her thing. Lady of Soul Awards. Maxwell did his thing. He was honored. Tisha Campbell and Tashina Arnold, they were hosts. And they did like a little cute skit because, you know, this was the first time the Soul Train Awards were in New York
yeah.
at the Apollo Theater.
Oh, wow.
So Tisha Campbell dressed as Steve Harvey. and
Try.
and Tashina Arnold was Kiki Shepard. So it was a really cute skit. Up in the audience, they talked to PJ Morton, and it was just really, really cute. Fred Hammond, he did his thing. He performed, so it was good. And of course, a performance by Silk Sonic. We love Bruno, Anderson .Paak. So just want to say that trending news on the Soul Train Music Awards, and shout out to Steve Harvey.
Yeah. Everybody wants to be you, Steve.
It's kind of cool that that's still going on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Soul Train was such important to our culture, man. Soul Train was everything. I used to come home on Saturday to watch them dance.
Yes.
Watch nothing but that Asian girl. That's all I remember.
The dancer.
Yes.
With the long hair. Don't care.
Woo,
Yes.
she was sexy.
All right, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here we go. It's time for another round of Would You Rather. Would you guys rather be Batman or Superman? Simple. Who would you rather be, Batman or Superman? Think about it. Batmobile,
Gotham City.
Robin.
Well, I'd rather be Batman because at least I get to wear the black mask. I can't be the white dude.
Okay.
Superman don't ever get to be black. I ain't going to be the white dude.
So this is about race.
Yeah, purely racial for
Why
me.
is that?
Black man. Black man.
I gotta go with Superman. Them bats just scare the hell out of me.
Superman is not in it.
See right
Spider-Man. Spider-Man, guys.
What's bats scare him? Bats.
The bats. It's just too much.
It's
So you gonna get your little ass.
But you
gonna-
said Superman, Shirley.
I meant to
Yeah.
say
I
Spider-Man.
Oh, you
in my
said
mind.
Superman.
Oh, did I? I meant to say
I
Spider-Man.
was finna say his little ass in that phone booth trying to change them clothes. And somebody done hung him up on the top of that phone.
I make a great Superman.
And she
Or
done read the
Spider-Man.
question wrong.
I sure did.
Fix your glasses.
Did. I know. I cannot see right now. I'm so sleepy.
I would rather
All right,
you
what's the next
ask the question
Oh,
right. Come on.
stop, Tommy. All right, let's see. You're in the NBA championship.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you guys are playing. It's like, let's say 10 seconds left. You got the ball. Are you going to? Would you rather pass the ball to Steph Curry or LeBron James?
Oh, no, Steph Curry.
Curry.
Oh, that was easy.
Steph Curry, he's a better shooter.
Okay, I spent a
Because
lot
Steph can make it from anywhere on that floor.
The damn half court.
Yeah, you can just throw it to him.
Yeah.
And both of them really mad right now, though. It's a lot going on.
A lot of tension.
A lot of tension between them right now.
Between who?
LeBron, he had his issue with the little, fight that went down.
Well, not with each other though, right?
Yeah, not with each other.
No.
No. Then Steph was in the news the other day. It's just a lot going on.
You talking about the elbow, Shirley? That's
Yeah,
what you about to ask
did he
about?
really put that elbow on
Yeah.
the guy?
He caught it.
LeBron did.
He caught it.
Yeah, he got suspension for real. He
For
did that on purpose.
one game, though, right?
No, I don't care. He elbowed dude.
Yeah.
I just can't imagine him doing that. All right, here's another one. Would you rather lose your vision or lose your hearing?
God.
Not be able to see or not be able to hear?
No more music.
No more music.
That's tough.
I really lose the hearing.
Yeah.
I just read the hell out your lips.
And do a lot of misreading. I done cussed everybody out for no reason.
You said what?
Being here talking just as loud, I can't hear. What?
What did you just call me?
You tell it to your mama.
I said drama.
Slow your lips down.
Oh, okay.
All right. Would you rather win the lottery or live? Oh, we got to go. All right. That's
Finish
it.
No, we'll finish it when we come back.
Yeah, we'll
be
finish
back.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right. Here we are. Last break of the day.
Let's do a few more.
Would you rather?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll make sure I pay attention this time. All right. Would you rather have? What did I say? Would you rather win the lottery?
Okay.
Or
Hey,
I knew you were going to
because
say
I'm
that.
finna fix whatever B is.
Or just live twice as long. Live longer. Would you rather live longer or win the lottery? Have more of life or live
I mean, what they talking?
How much is the lottery?
It just says win the lottery. Okay, I'll put a price on it. $100 million.
Oh,
Jackpot.
Yeah. I take that.
Uh-huh.
I take that.
I'm gonna live longer.
What?
Over 100 million?
Surprise.
Over 100 mil?
Yeah, I got to live.
You 64. You trying to be 100 and
Oh, wow.
That ain't
Steve.
gonna be a good look.
What?
Got that 100 million and die in 6 years. That
You're going to be so wild.
That'd be the roughest 6 you ever seen. Why don't he sit his ass down somewhere?
What is he doing now?
All right, would you rather be able to talk with the animals? Talk to the animals.
B.
Or would you rather speak all foreign languages?
B.
Ooh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I don't mind the damn tent, but something out here growling and tearing the damn tent.
Right.
Now I'm in here with some pepper spray trying to get a bear off me.
Yeah. All right. All right. I know the answer to this, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Would you guys rather read just a wonderful, wonderful book?
B.
I know. I already know. I already know
What's
this
B?
one. Or watch a great movie.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Come on.
I know that
simple.
one.
Read a wonderful book.
Just read an awesome book.
That movie over in 2 hours.
Just a great book. You can read a book in a short period of time.
What?
If it's
How
a short
long?
book.
How long?
How short is the book?
I've never read
See,
a
you
book
guys just don't read.
in
Just say
under
that.
2 weeks.
Really? Even the book you wrote, the several books that you've written.
2 weeks?
2 weeks.
Yeah, you can read a book in 2 weeks, Steve. Now, come on.
Every day?
See,
I'm
that's
finna
why they don't
read.
want to do it, because they don't read.
The hell is I'm sitting there reading the thing for every damn day?
I'm going with the movies.
Read every day.
Would you?
Man, somebody had this thing at work one time. We worked
Yes.
at Ford Motor Company. Real religious lady told us a way we could read the Bible and be finished in a year.
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happened?
And
You
what?
started.
Did you
'Cause
participate?
That's an awesome
Yeah,
book.
I was the third day I was out.
You was still in Genesis?
Yeah, it was
Genesis is long.
3 days ago. I was in Genesis.
Genesis
I've
is long.
heard this story before,
So I know it.
and the printed version is taking way too long. He said, "Let there be light."
Yes.
Got it. And then they started talking about some people that when I found Adam and Eve and Enoch and what? I can't remember these people's names. I was just in there struggling. I said, no. Liz Glover, she said, so you're not going to do it, Brother Steve? No, I'm not going to be able to do this
At least
for
you
the
were
rest
honest.
of the year.
At least you were
It
honest.
picks up in Deuteronomy. I said, what is that?
Another book,
Oh my
boy.
God!
It's the second book in the Bible. Really?
You don't say.
You know, where's Psalms at? Because that's what I like to read.
It's in the Old Testament. It is, yes.
Yeah, I like Psalms and Proverbs. When is we getting to that?
We got a ways to go.
Several books.
We got a
Several
ways to
books.
go.
I thought you said we just gonna read the Bible. No, the book's in the Bible. Oh, hell, ooh.
And then Tommy's famous line, nobody reads the book of Ruth anymore.
Nobody preached from the book of Ruth.
Okay. We did this one before. See if you guys have changed your mind.
Come on.
Would you rather explore space? Like a lot of people, Michael Strahan is getting ready to go up in space. He'll be the next one.
Hey.
He'll be the next one. Or would you like to explore the ocean?
Hey.
No change in that, Steve? Not
No, I can't go up under that water.
No,
it's too much.
You want the ocean? You want to go in space?
No, I don't want to go in space.
But you'd rather.
But if I got to choose, I'm going on up
At
yonder.
least that's similar to an airplane.
Yes.
This all up under here and water. With something I hear a crack, I done fell out.
And at least I'm close to heaven.
Dog. And if a pipe busts down there, all hell gonna break loose.
All right, thank you guys. That was good. Bye from Dubai.
Y'all take care. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.